Eco Bridge is considered as the longest bridge in the Philippines. It connects the island of Samar and of Leyte, and also a great way to connect all the darters around the world is through the Philippine Open International Darts Tournament. Kaya tara, let's get started.
"16 countries, almost 1,000 darters, all descended on Leyte from April 19 to 22 for the Philippine Open Darts Tournament. All wanting a share of the $100,000 pot, a staggering 5 million pesos. From bar and barangay, from backyard and the bahay, playing darts is not just a bum or pub sport anymore.
With me is Congressman Mem Noel, the chairman of the organizing committee of the Philippine Open. Congressman, since this is the very first Philippine Open International Darts Tournament, bigyan niyo naman po kami ng idea ng preparation na kailangan yung pagdaanan para maisakatuparan natin itong palaro na ito.
Actually, kung preparation-wise, no, hindi ganun kahaba kasi we planned this mga 4 months lang. Ito kasi childhood dream ko to na sana one day the Philippines will be able to host an event of this magnitude. Yung mahirap na part, syempre, always naman yung to make sure na merong pondo. Kasi ambisyoso $100,000. It had to be done para attractive din sa mga foreign players. How will this be successful kung wala rin namang papasok ng mga international players? Gusto rin lahat ng Filipino players na magkaroon ng ganito. Somehow the motivation made it easy.
Now, Kong, aside from trying to fulfill your childhood dream, what is the goal or the target of this tournament?
Recognition, no? Kasi as I've been saying in interviews, we have always been considered a pub sport. Wala masyadong attention. But if you go around the Philippines, you will also notice na napakaraming naglalaro ng darts, no? Whether backyard, whether barangay, whether bar, or whether sa bahay-bahay lang, no? Ang dami. Wala lang eksaktong avenue or venue para magkaroon ng yung competition at saka yung maging discipline siya. Ito na yung simula. No? I hope manganak at manganak ito.
So today, let me greet all those who are here to join this first ever Open Darts competition in the whole world. It's international.
I am now with the President of the National Darts Federation, Mr. Tito Songkuya. Sir, the Philippine Open 2018, how did it come about? Paano po ba nagsimula?
Well, this is basically an idea brought about by what's basically happening within the growth and expansion of Philippine darts. Now, this is what we would call the arena for the development of new players, and at the same time, this arena is where the aspirations and hope of darters are fulfilled. What we are trying to do is we are opening up the access, the funding, and the exposure of Filipino darters.
You know, a lot of Olympic sports now, once we're just training sports or practice sports, it's just a matter of time before darts becomes internationally and domestically recognized as a sport. But then we're happy. I think this Philippine Open will really put the Philippines on the map of darts worldwide. And it's clear we have the talent. I'm glad also ESPN is around to cover it. Hopefully it will appear on the Sports Center.
Nakaka-amaze. Grabe, dami talaga mga darters from all over the world. Hindi lang sa Pilipinas, but it's an international event. So it's really amazing, no? It's the first time na ginawa dito ang ganitong kalaki na event. So we're all excited. Actually, lahat ng mga flights fully booked. Hotels are fully booked. So it is really a good thing for all of us.
It's our way of showcasing also to the world that bumangon na po ang Leyte, bumangon na ang Tacloban, bumangon na ang Palo. And sports is also one way where we can reach out to the international community. It will also be a boost to tourism. And of course, to showcase our talent. Kasi I believe naturally gifted ang mga Filipino when it comes to darts. And I'm very happy that the organization, the organizers, ang mga darters natin sa Philippines have reinvigorated the sport.
Malaking karangalan para sa amin na magkaroon ng ganitong klaseng international event. Di ko akalain, no, na ganun kapopular ang darts dito sa amin. Alam ko may mga naglalaro, pero hindi ko alam na ganito kalaki.
Even before the tournament started, local and foreign darters alike got a taste of the famed Filipino hospitality. And this summer, there's nothing warmer than a Filipino welcome. There were plenty of reasons for darters to mingle in 4 days. 10 events, from singles to doubles to triples to teams. Countrymen and strangers got to meet up and team up. Men of all ages, women of all ages. There's just an event for everyone if you just know how to throw a dart. One of the Filipinos who knows his darts is Lawrence Iligan. You may know him as the Gunner. He started playing when he was 16. Since then, Lawrence has won numerous tournaments, even reaching the semifinals of the World Masters and becoming the world's soft darts champion. Even foreigners flock to Lawrence for advice on how to play. Funny thing is, it all started with a dart on the foot.
Actually, accidentally lang na natuto ako mag-darts. Kasi sa amin sa Manila, in ang paglalaro ng darts. Dumaan ako sa isang laruan, pagtira nila, tumalbog yung darts, tumusok sa paa ko. So kinuha ko, tinira ko, nag-pulse. Tapos yun, nag-try na ako. Sinubukan ko, tapos sumali ko the next week ng tournament, nag-second ako agad.
Share mo naman sa amin yung mga favorite experience mo or most memorable experience mo.
Siyempre yung nag-world champion ako last 2013 sa World Soft Tip Competition doon sa Hong Kong. Yun yung nakalaban ko rin sa Pilipino na si Ian Perez. So magpapasko, siyempre talagang kailangan mo manalo. Tsaka yung pera na nakuha ko doon, yun yung pinagpatayo ko ng bahay, natapos yung bahay.
Minsan yung mga foreigners, kinukulit ka, nagpapaturo, ginigising ka ba para humingi ng advice? Totoo ba yun?
Oo, madami, lalo na sa Malaysia o sa buong Asia. Lagi sila nagpapadart clinic, so nagbibigay sila ng mga 2 days na extra para sa akin, babayaran nila lahat. Papuntahin ako sa bar nila para magturo ng darts.
Ngayon naman, tatanungin ko, eto meron tayong Philippine Open, the first international darts tournament dito sa Pilipinas. How big is this for you considering na ikaw syempre Filipino ka and you're one of the top dart players dito sa Pilipinas?
Sobrang saya ko na dito na maraming foreigner na nagpunta sa palarong to. At syempre, kailangan nating pressure din para sa akin. Syempre, isa ako sa mga inaasahan manalo. So, kailangan ko manalo. So, dagdag pressure pero kailangan dagdag galing.
Coming up, foes become friends in the very first dart event. Clean, innocent, and peaceful. It's a normal scene in Leyte. It would be almost hard to imagine that 5 years ago, the province was flattened by Super Typhoon Yolanda, one of the most powerful cyclones in the world to ever hit land. But residents will always remember it because of the MV Eva Jocelyn, the ship that ended up on land.
Ang MV Eva Jocelyn ay tinangay ng malakas na hangin nung kasagsagan ng Super Typhoon Yolanda. At ngayon, isa na itong memorial, a remembrance of the thousands of lives that perished in the city of Tacloban. And for the people here, this also marks the genesis of their advocacy for resiliency and adaptation. Kung maaalala natin, 4 years ago, Leyte was devastated by Typhoon Yolanda. But right now, being able to stage such a big event, gaano po to kalaki para sa inyo?
Speaking of that, we have to make mention that proceeds of this will also go to the the mangrove planting, which we know na kahit papano nakakatulong para hindi masyadong masalanta ang mga bahay na katabing dagat. Well, nakita naman natin yung resiliency also ng mga Warays. Pagkatapos ng Yolanda, after 1 year, 2 years, halos walang nangyari. Nakatayo lahat. Parang ganun lang ang Pinoy eh. Ganun din dapat ang Philippine darts. May avenue ka na, tumayo na kami.
There were plenty of impressions made on the first day, especially when strangers became teammates in the classified draw triples.
G'day, I'm Rob Modra from Australia, but currently residing in the USA. I love the Philippines. I actually lived here for a year in Manila. The people are so friendly, and the talent pool is a big talent pool here. So again, it's exciting to play the Philippine players.
This is the first international event in the Philippines, and I'm really enjoying it. I always hope I will play well, everybody will do well, and it'll be a nice competitive tournament.
Hi, I'm James Bailey from Dart Players Australia. Looking forward to playing it. Very good setup. We just want to do well and play solid, hopefully win at least one of the events.
No matter what club you're from or what country you're from, when you're drawn together, you're now a team. 468 players were drawn into 156 teams battling in a best of 7 of 501. In the end, it came down to Filipinos against Filipinos in a best of 9. Tropang Amber's Patrick Hugo, Cebu's Ramoncito Alcoseba, and Pacman's Alvin Maguate against his own cousin Mark Barreto and Highland Darters Benji Dumolog and Romel Ramirez. Barreto, Dumolog, and Ramirez had the early lead, but could not finish with a double.
It was 20 for women.
Hugo stole the win and checked out with a double to share the $3,000 prize.
Mahirap i-achieve yung championship. No? Yung mga kasama ko, hindi ko kakilala eh. Yung mga kalaban, mga magaling. Yung balance kami, well-balanced talaga kami. Fast shooter, tapos yung taga Davao, tapos ako ang last.
Ang nasa isipin nyo, kailangan makuha ko siya kahit anong mangyari. Kaya para mawala yung pressure ko, ginawa ko na lang yung dapat gawin. Hindi ko na inisip kung sasablay ba siya o hindi. Basta ang ginawa ko, binato ko na lang siya para tumama. Sa team na yun, halos hindi kami magkakakilala. So kailangan namin malaman kung ano yung mas komportable sila sa pwesto. Kung una ba, pangalawa o pangatlo sila. Basta ang mangyayari yun, as a team na iba-iba kaming club, kailangan suporta at saka tiwala sa isa't isa.
With me is the Cebu Darters United headed by Sir William. Sir William, 20 participants from Cebu. Paano po ba natin pinili kung sino yung isasama natin dito?
Actually, in 1 week, 3 beses kami maglalaro. That's why dyan namin kinukuha yung the best namin sa Cebu City. Kaya after in 3 months time na practice namin, nakuha namin yung the best na 20 participants, 20 players, the best sa Cebu City.
Nagka na akong kabalan at chula naman Kenny. Sir Jim, malayo-layo ang Pampanga pero ano pong nag-udyok sa inyo na bumiyahe dito?
Well, first of all, first time na mangyari ang Philippine International Open. So, never namin palalagpasin ng event na ito dahil napakatindi at napakaganda ng competition dito. Very competitive ang mga player, napakaraming magagaling.
Paano nyo po ba pinaghandaan? Dahil alam naman natin, napakalaki ng papremyong at stake.
Yeah. Actually, sa Pampanga, way back home, meron kaming ginagawang twice a week na tournament para makapag-prepare lang dito sa Philippine Open natin.
Ngayon kasama ko naman ang all-girls team mula sa Butuan and Ingrid. Usually, or karamihan, lalaki ang mga naglalaro ng darts. Pero kayo, bakit pa darts ang napili nyo?
Kasi sa dart kami masaya. Tapos, pantay-pantay na kasi ngayon. Mga lalaki, babae.
Kayo ba, paano nyo ba pinaghandaan itong Philippine Open na to?
Nagpa-practice po kami araw-araw para dito sa tournament. Dahil kung kaya ng mga lalaki, kaya din namin ng mga babae.
Yes, the ladies can. Even the Scorpion, David Fathom, gives his seal of approval. The Canadian-American U.S. Open finalist has fallen in love with the Philippines thanks to one Manny Pacquiao.
David, traveling all the way from the States, what made you decide to go here and join the competition?
It was a long day. It was a 31-hour day to come here, but I love the Philippines and the Philippine people. I played a few years ago in Manila on the invite of Manny Pacquiao, and it was the best thing I ever did. So I will always come back to support the Philippines. The Philippines have the strongest dart players in the world, and it's an amazing place.
Let's talk about darts. How long have you been playing darts, and what do you love about darts?
31 years. I've wasted many, many years, but I think what I love about the game is the challenge that it's within yourself to be as best as you can be. Every day can be better than yesterday. It's kind of like life. If you do a little bit more, you can be better tomorrow than you were today. I say, just like in life, only you can limit how good you're going to be. So don't listen to the people around you. If you have a dream, go after the dream. You have to make it a priority in your life. I gave up a lot of things to be here today and to be been a world champion of darts, and it costs you a lot, but it's up to you to do the work if you want to be successful.
You know what else is a challenge? Working with a partner in darts. 128 pairs entered the mixed doubles event in a 501 best of 7. And after the finals in a best of 7, the pair of Roby John Rodriguez and Christoph Ratajski came out on top against DJ Tonkopanon and Ricky Mijares. The Team Austria pair got the win, even though it was their first time to play doubles together.
We feel very good and happy to win the tournament. Our teamwork was from the beginning on good, so we know each other for a long time, and but we never played doubles together. I know what he can play, he knows what I can play. The first match it was a little bit difficult, but afterwards we was talking to each other and say we know both we can play darts, and we know how good the other one is.
The Philippine Dart Open is special for Roby John Rodriguez, who was born from Filipino parents. His brothers also had a connection with the board. Rusty J, a juniors darts champion, and Roxy James, a PDC player himself.
Right now, I am with the Rodriguez brothers, Phil Australian, and both of them are professional dart players. So first, I would like to ask you guys, where did you get this Filipino blood?
Both of my parents, our parents are Filipino, so from Cebu and Manila.
Alright, so at a very young age, you've been competing internationally in a lot of places, but I would like to ask you, why darts? A lot of sports out there, but why darts?
My father played darts when I was not even born. So as soon as I was born, we saw a dart ball in our eyes already. So we just kept playing, and we saw our father playing, and yeah, we wanted to make him proud as well, because he stopped because actually of me. I was the third kid born, so he needed to stop because my mother said it's enough. She kind of take care of our 3 people.
You've played and won internationally a lot of tournaments, but I would just like to ask, can you share with us your favorite moments or experiences playing darts?
To be honest, probably this weekend. I wanted to play in the Philippines for a long time, I didn't went to the Philippines since 1999. So and I know I have a lot of fans, a lot of supporters in the Philippines, and I gave up a big tournament in Austria at the moment for this weekend, and I'm happy to achieve what I've achieved at the moment. I want to do the Filipino players proud.
Can they work together in the team event? 95 teams with 4 players each in a 10-on-1 match, best of 7. In the finals, it was between Team Austria, Poland International, and Team Robson.
Iligan requires 81. Game shot in the first leg, Robson. Second leg, Robson to throw first. Player requires 122. Christoph requires waiting. But it requires 1 waiting. Christoph requires 40.
Along with Christoph Ratajski and Michael Rastovich got the win and shared the $20,000 prize.
During the tournament, it was a tough tournament for us because we are not used to this format of playing darts with playing four players a team. It was tough until the final, and in the final it was more tough than ever.
What do you think was the key to winning this championship for you guys?
Believing in ourselves. We know all each other too good. Even if I leave 170, I know my partner gonna finish it. So we're trusting in ourselves.
Hello, my name is David Fathom and they call me the Scorpion. I got my nickname, the Scorpion, but from Sid Waddell in the PDC when I was on stage. He said I strike like this scorpion in the desert.
And they call me the Remedy. And they call me the Remedy because back in Australia, probably about 10 or so years ago, I was a DJ. And I was a DJ Remedy, quite popular DJ in Australia. I play house music, techno, all the other stuff, and I play with the big names around the world. Switched to darts now, and the name stuck, so I'm the Remedy.
Called the Bull a few years ago when I actually finished a few games on the Bull, and one of my closest friends called me the Bull from then on, and it's just stuck with me from the Bull. And when I played in Korea in 2015 and played for Phoenix in the Korean Cup, I won it, and I've gone like that on stage, and people have just called me the Bull ever since.
And I'm called the Bounty Hunter. I'm called the Bounty Hunter because ever since I started playing darts, I tend to collect trophies.
They call me Goldfinger because the first time I came back to play darts, I was using a gold set of darts. So that's the reason why the name came around, Goldfinger.
Now the word slinger, right, started way back when I played darts in England. When I went to England to play darts in a tournament, the British used to go to Singapore, and the most popular drink out there is called a Singapore sling. So when I was the only Singaporean that plays in a tournament, in a World Championship, then they saw, oh, Singapore. Then they said, oh, Singapore slinger. Then they gave me that nickname. So from then on, I just got stuck anyway.
Darts may be known as a pub game, but that doesn't mean the game is limited to men who love to drink beer. Even the ladies and the kids prove that they can hit the double and the triple like the big boys.
I'm Angeline Ditablan. I'm 28 years old. Pinanganak ako sa Manila. Nag-start ako mag-dart nung nagkaroon ng tournament sa Manila. Sabi ng mama ko, maglaro daw ako. Pero sabi ko, ayoko kasi hindi ako marunong mag-score. Sabi ko gano'n. Pero sabi niya, hindi, sige, kaya mo yan. Huwag kang mahihiya, sabi niya gano'n sa akin. Nung nag-start na, talo agad ako nun. Sabi ko gano'n, talo. So ayoko na kasi talo na, uwi na ako. Pero sabi ng mga tao, hindi, may chance ka pa manalo. Sabi nila, pag natalo mo lahat, sabi niya, pag natalo mo lahat, pwede ka pang mag-champion. So parang na-challenge naman ako doon. Nung time na yon, first time ko maglaro ng darts, pero nag-champion ako. Sabi ko, oh, ganun pala yun. Sabi ko, ganun, ang galing. So, pero hindi ko pa siya masyadong na hindi ko pa siya masyadong na, yung parang sobrang saya ba. Hindi pa kasi hindi ko pa talaga totally love yung darts. Hindi ako marunong. Tapos nung one time may nakakilala sa akin yung tournament director, si Papa Bell.
Si Angie, nakita ko siya, naglalaro siya sa kalye. So, nung nakita kong parang may potensyal, sabi ko sa kanya, lumabas ka. And then, kinausap ko yung parents niya na sabi ko, sasama ko pa sa mga event at ako na ang bahala.
Unang-unang laro ko rin ng darterong Pinoy is champion din ako. So, doon ko na-realize na ang saya pala. Kasi, pagbaba ko ng stage, ang daming nagko-congrats, ang daming nagpapapicture. Sabi ko, ganito pala yung feeling sa darts. So doon ko na tinuloy-tuloy yung paglalaro. Hanggang sa meron akong, pag may trabaho, pinagpapalit ko yung trabaho dahil sa darts. Kasi talagang sobrang minahal ko siya. Hanggang sa one time may nakakilala naman sa akin si Sir Steve Doroteo.
Angeline is one of the players that I saw had potential. So about 4 or 5 years ago, I picked her to join our team. And she has been adjudged the most valuable player of the Asian Darts Association tournaments for the last 4 years.
Sana makalaro ako sa Europe, yung ganon, yung mas may mga magagaling pa kasi doon na gusto ko rin ma-experience na makalaban sila. Magkakaroon na rin ako ng dart barrel design. Kaya parang mas lalo akong na-encourage maglaro. Kasi kumbaga maraming mga opportunity na dumarating. Huwag kayong mawalan ng pag-asa. Tuloy-tuloy lang. Tiwala lang sa sarili nyo. Practice lang lagi araw-araw. Kasi yun lang din naman yung ginawa ko. Yung mag-practice maigi. Kaya nyo yan. Walang imposible, kumbaga. Lahat kaya natin. Kasi kung kaya nila, kaya rin natin.
39 players entered the ladies singles event, with Bebang Orbeta of Tropang Amber beating Gracie Pausal of Team 1 Philippines for the $1,500 prize.
Bebang requires 32. Game shot in the first leg. Bebang. Second leg, Vincent to the trophy. $140. 60. Bebang requires 50. Game shot of the match. We have a champion, our current international heavyweight champion, Bebang Orbeta.
Ngayon kasama ko ang champion sa ating ladies singles, Bebang Orbeta from Tondo, Manila. Bebang, ano bang pakiramdam na ikaw ang kauna-unahang Philippine Open ladies singles na champion?
Hindi ko po inaasahan na mag-champion ako. Nakita niyo naman po yung pukol ko, hindi po consistent. So, thank you po kay Lord at ako po yung nag-champion.
Alam mo, pinapanood ka namin, very calm. Parang relax na relax ka lang. Ano ba yung naging sistema mo or yung naging strategy mo dito sa ating finals round?
Sabi po kasi ng mga nagtuturo po sa akin, relax lang po, focus, kaya.
Ngayon, with that championship comes 75,000 pesos or $1,500. Ikaw ba, Bebang, saan mo gagamitin itong iyong cash prize?
Gagamitin ko po to para po sa pamilya ko at sa pag-aaral.
Thank you very much, Bebang. And again, congratulations. There you go, our Philippine Open first ladies singles champion, Bebang Orbeta.
69 players joined the senior singles. Vic Castañares of Team Butuan claimed another championship after beating Do Makasakit of Pasig City. The seniors also had a team event with 18 groups joining in. This time, the Highland Darters, Alex Canilang, Joseph Lingwayon, Celso Gaviola, and Joyce Madalyang claimed the top prize. While Team Butuan's Efren Mordeno, Vic Castañares, Tangkoy Amado, and Ingrid Bailanta claimed second place. Coming up, it's the best of the best, the main event, the open singles of the Philippine Open. $350 participants, the top darters in the country, the top darters in the world, all in Leyte to fight for the title of Philippine Open Champion. And then it was down to 4 in a best of 9. The Philippines' Lawrence Iligan against Singapore's Paul Lim.
$140. Poland requires 20.
Lim came out on top.
Game shot and match. Our second finalist is Philippine from Singapore.
Kasama natin Lawrence Iligan. Lawrence, ang daming nag-aspire na makasali dito sa ating open singles, pero ikaw maswerte. You made it to the semifinals. Yung achievement pa lang na yon, gaano kasarap sa pakiramdam?
Masaya pero disappointed, pero yun nga, sabi nga nila laban lang. Actually, hindi naman ako na-pressure. Meron na tayong tinatawag na off time. So off time lang talaga. Yun nga yung game, pag hindi sa'yo, hindi sa'yo. Mahirap pilitin pag hindi sa'yo.
Another Filipino had a chance to enter the finals. Ian Perez against Hong Kong's FB Leong. But at the decision game, Leong landed the win.
96. Iron Paris requires 160. FB Young requires 20. Game advance. We are now semifinal. Semifinalist FB Young.
Ano ba yung pakiramdam na you made it to the semifinals?
For me, it's really a bonus because nowadays I seldom play darts, unlike before. So I just would like to thank my wife, and my manager, my brother, my family, who all the way supported me all the way. Being here, I really wanted to win, but unfortunately, for me, it's a bonus.
The final game, Paul Lim versus FB Leong, Singapore versus Hong Kong.
Poland requires 68.
This time, Lim swept Leong to win the Singles Open Championship and the $10,000 prize. While Leong was extra generous and donated his prize to charity.
Right now I am with Kevin Leong. Kevin, in that finals match against Paul, how was it? Take me to that stage, take me to that moment.
It's frustrating because I got whitewashed by Paul. This is the second time I got whitewashed by Paul. It's not a good feeling, but you know, last year I played with him. I played against him in the World Championship in London for the preliminary round. And then we met a few times this year already, since he stayed in Hong Kong, and then we played a few times. Yeah, I won him, he won me as well. So it's great, but it's not great in the final for me to perform. But in the end, I'm delighted to be, you know, it's a great event with a lot of people. I'm delighted I can survive until the end, the last two of the final of the men's single.
Our very first champion for the Philippine Open, the Open Singles category. We have Paul Lim, the slinger from Singapore. Paul, how does it feel to be the very first champion for this tournament?
You know, James Brown said, I feel good. I feel good. That's what it is. No, it is a great, like I said, you know, I mean, this is an honor because in any competition, the singles is always the limelight. You know, everybody wants to win that. And with this caliber of players that we have here, I'm grateful that I did it anyway, you know.
So with this championship, you won not just prestige, not just a trophy, but $10,000. What are you going to do with that cash prize?
You know something? I think the cash kind of helps out. But honestly, to me, it's about winning the competition. 10,000 can do me a lot of things too. I mean, like I said, I prepared myself for my next tournament, and I think I'll save it for myself to buy myself a really nice massage chair. That's what I want to. I like that, but I never had one yet. So, but thank you. I mean, it was great.
There were plenty of happy faces as the 4-day event ended. up to the 32nd place finisher went home with a prize. And the Filipino organizers couldn't be happier.
As they say, wow, no? Successful daw. Silang makakapagsabi. Ako, I was always praying and hoping na maging successful nga. Marami tayong innovations na ginagaya natin sa mga international competitions. And I hope masanay ang Filipino darters sa ganon because it's the international standard.
Any message to all who supported this event, all who made this event possible?
Well, number one, we would like to say thank you in behalf of the DOT, the membership of the DOT, and we hope you support us again, and we'll really see you again in 2019.
The Philippine Open showed how much Filipinos can hit the board as good as anyone. But this is only the beginning. Now officials are thinking, why not form a national sports association? Things are looking bright for the Pinoy Darters.
It's been an eventful 4 days here for the 31st Philippine Open International Darts Tournament. But aside from the competition, it's definitely a celebration of camaraderie, of friendship, and a very huge success for the province of Leyte. At gaya nga ng sabi ni General Douglas MacArthur, next year, the Philippine Open shall return.